that is attributed to the presidential candidate of the PDP?
Well, it seems like it's a developing report right now in the social media. We'll take a look at it. If it's really trends today, could make the trends tomorrow. Let's take a look at what's trending today right now. Okay, good morning, Nigerians, and welcome to Kakaaki Social. On this segment of the show, we bring you the issues that are shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. I am Ohimaya Maiza, your anchor on this segment. So let's take a look at what's trending this morning in the social media. Of course, for a long time, Nigerians have been wondering, is an election really happening in this country? Because of the slow pace of political events that have happened this year. But gradually it seems like the campaigns are beginning to gather some momentum. And yesterday, President Buhari was in Kogi State for his presidential campaign rally, and also Atiku was in Lagos. Well, let's take a look first at the unfolding events that came out of that Kogi rally for the APC, where we saw President Muhammadu Buhari arriving with a large crowd of people. Let's take a look at that event that happened yesterday in Kogi State, Lokoja precisely. In Kogi, we don't play. Buhari Oshibajo, all the way from Benga Gold. We saw that tweet, and he embedded this video, this short video, into that tweet. Let's take a look at that video. Okay, and then we saw another tweet from D. Olusegun. He said, "We have the people, you have the noisemakers. Kogi is unapologetically APC." And then we saw more reactions and more comments from Twitter user Kingsley Fanwo. "This is not Kano, but Kogi State. And so some people, in their widest imagination, think they could defeat Buhari in a contest to be decided by the masses. No dollars. Haba. Baba, Megaskia till 2023. And then another Twitter user, Blazing Dawn, tweeting said, "APC and lies. Kogi is my state and Lokoja is my town. That crowd didn't come from Kogi State. Bello busy paying people to show up with stolen funds, ignoring the pain of the masses. His end will be a lesson to the rest." And then let's take a look at more reactions from something interesting happened yesterday. It seems as if during that rally, while that rally was closing, President Muhammadu Buhari missed his step and almost fell, but he was quickly assisted by security aides. Mr. Banks of Mishore, tweeting about that development, said, "Thanking God for saving President Buhari from that fall. In as much as I don't want him beyond May 29, 2019, I don't want any harm to befall him. I just feel it is in the interest of Nigeria and his own personal interest to go home and rest." Let's take a look at this short video that captured that moment.
Very much for staying with the station as
another Twitter user, Muhammad Mudatir Ali, tweeting said, "Buhari is physically unfit to continue in office. Desperate APC and presidency cabal wants Buhari back despite his lack of capacity to rule for selfish reasons. Buhari's collapse is a warning sign that Nigerian voters must not ignore." And then more reactions from Oluniyi Gates. "Please allow Buhari to go home and rest. First, he doesn't remember the date he came into office, which is said to be 19th of May 2015. Now, he almost collapses at a rally in Kogi. Let this man go back to Dara and enjoy his retirement in peace. Let Buhari go." From Bola Agbola, "Another national embarrassment as Buhari crumbles at Kogi rally. Is it by force to rule Nigeria? Must his praise singers kill him? Huh?" From Bola Agbola, we saw that tweet. And of course, also yesterday, President Buhari actually shocked a lot of Nigerians when he said he came into office on the 19th of May 2015. He actually came into office on the 29th of May. Sahara reporters reporting this said, "Breaking, I came into office on 19th of May 2015, says Buhari. I assure you that I am very aware of your appreciation of the efforts for what we were able to deliver since I came in 19th of May 2015, the president said yesterday in Kogi State. Nigerians are also reacting to this. OVA 1993-5985 tweeting said, "Kudos to him for even remembering it was 2015. I expected him to say 1915. And another Twitter user, Ekweme Ifeanyichukwu, tweeting said, no wonder they don't want him to debate. He might forget he is the president and proclaim himself the leading opposition candidate. Hashtag Buhari must debate Atiku. Twitter user Lone Wolf tweeting at Kachidi said, we are not ready to move forward in this country. I'm not saying this for anyone to vote for Atiku because they are all the same thing. These men are not sound in all ramification. They are not smart. They can't think on the spot. And yet they are leading more than 180 million people. How now? From that Twitter user and from Idris Lee Abdulatif, don't expect him to remember everything at that age. There are too many things he's working on as a president. Remember that too. And yesterday, Atiku was in Lagos to meet with the business community to unveil to them what Nigeria will look like under an Atiku presidency. And let's take a look at how Nigerians were reacting to that on the social media. From this Twitter user, Obianu Juaku, tweeting said, shared this video actually from that event, said, H.E. Atiku taking questions from audience. Atiku in Lagos. Let's take a look at this short video.
Capitalism. What message do you have for our people and the audience? What assurances can you give them in relation to that issue?
Well, I'm happy that they did not say that I will use it to enrich myself. But I'm more likely, and I'm also not going to enrich members of my family, but my friends. Are my friends not entitled to be enriched? Yeah. As long as there is no element of corruption there, and there was none during our time when we privatized the banks, when we privatize institutions of the private sector. I have not heard a story of anybody coming to say either the president or myself took money to do that. So the intention, of course, of the regulating the economy and giving the private sector the responsibility of driving the economy, of course, is to bring about prosperity to members of the public. So I think I don't consider that, a threat or rather a disadvantage.
Okay, let's take a look at reactions to the video you just watched. Atiku in Lagos yesterday, meeting with the business community, unveiling his economic plan to the to corporate Nigeria. And then from KC Niger, we saw this tweet, Atiku fired shots in Lagos. He was the progenitor of the Niger Delta Master Plan implemented by Yar'Adua. He helped fire me with a policy document. My people, Atiku is well grounded in governance. Buhari is kindergarten where Atiku is. Hashtag Atiku in Lagos. Akai Bube, the statesman, tweeted and said, Go Rush! Articulate FC is live in Lagos, the center of excellence. He is playing a friendly match with the corporate world and business community. Follow via Atiku in Lagos. And then we saw another Twitter user, SK Sholakuti, tweeting said, in 2007, when I wanted, quoting Atiku actually at that event yesterday, quote, in 2007, when I wanted to run, I worked with experts to produce the Niger Delta Master Plan. When I lost the elections, I handed it over to Yar'Adua. This document led to reforms and creation of the Niger Delta Ministry, Atiku said yesterday at that event in Lagos. And from another Twitter user, Onyedi Kanambra said, Atiku Abubakar in a meeting with the business community in Lagos, taking down remarks by his audience. Have you ever seen the other man taking notes? Then from Twitter user Dondi Kojo tweeting said, someone asked Atiku about making himself Minister of Petroleum or Education. Atiku said, I'm not qualified to be Minister of Petroleum. I will not make myself Minister of Petroleum. Atiku in Lagos yesterday. Tweets and commentary from Nigerians. And yesterday also we saw a political forum where President Muhammadu Buhari and his vice, Yemi Osinbajo, met with Nigerians in a town hall setting, which was hosted by Kaderia Ahmed. It's a series of political conversations for at least 5 presidential candidates. Last week was Kingsley Moghalu and his running mate Getso. And yesterday was the turn of the APC presidential candidate and also President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari and Yemi Osinbajo. in that event, a lot of issues are coming out already. Let's take a look at one major issue that dominated the conversation yesterday, which is currently trending in the Nigerian social media. When Kaderia, the moderator, asked President Muhammadu Buhari, what does he make out of the dollar bribery videos relating to the governor of Kano State, Ganduje? President Buhari said, I don't know the technology used in the making of the Ganduje dollar bribery videos. Let's take a look at this video, which captured that moment in that platform that we saw yesterday, in that event that we saw yesterday. Let's take a look at this video.
Comment on this matter, and people are surprised they saw you on a podium with him, raising his hand and campaigning with him.
No, that's not true. I will defend myself on that. I haven't gone to Kano yet.
Well,
I have just gone to Kogi today in my venue. That clip, somebody brought it me, how the governor of Kano State was receiving dollars and smiling and putting it in his pocket. I don't know the extent of technology used, and I can't understand it. Now, because the State Assembly has taken it, they have gone to court, I decided, not to talk about it. And the State Assembly, constitutionally, they could have dealt with that. But then again, the matter was taken to court.
okay, but what are your thoughts about that video? Do you have any personal thoughts? Do you believe that video is fake, or do you believe it is legitimate?
I can't say.
He can talk for himself.
As I told you, I have seen the clip. I don't know how much technology was used, but can Ganduje fail to trust somebody to get the money to him? He has to take it directly himself, smiling. I honestly am completely overwhelmed, and the system has given me some relief. It is in the court, it's in the State Assembly, so let them as much as possible deal with it. But Kano, this thing has received a lot of publicity, and I hope by the time I go on my campaign for re-election, there will be some answers from the court or the State Assembly in Kano State about the performance.
Okay, you've seen that video. President Muhammadu Buhari says he finds it overwhelming to believe that Ganduje would actually collect that bribe himself, and also smiling into the camera. And when the moderator, Kaderia Ahmed, pressed further to ask what does it really make about the video, you could hear the Vice President, Yemi Oshibajo, trying to interrupt and interject and help the president answer the question. And the moderator, Kaderia, had to say, he can talk for himself now. But okay, let's take a look at reactions from Nigerians. BK tweeted and said, NG the candidates, I'm not satisfied with the way Buhari answered the question about corruption allegations on Ganduje. Why didn't they do the same to Fayoshe and leave the allegations to state NAS and state court, but instead they charged him with corruption? BK tweeted that. And then from Basir Ahmed tweeting at Darwin's chaplain, that answer on Ganduje dollar gate from Buhari was a disaster and a joke from someone supposedly sold as Mr. Integrity. He could have totally distanced himself from the governor and expressed his disappointment. And another Twitter user tweeted and said, Chooks the Sage tweeted and said, the response on Gandola by Buhari is very revealing. Curious though is Oshibanjo's interjection of he doesn't know. I not only find it insulting to the person of Buhari, but it's also suspect. What is Prof. Oshibanjo hiding? Chooks the Sage tweeted that yesterday from Akaibobe, the statesman, using football once again to narrate what happened yesterday, said, watching the candidates, NG the candidates on NTA, Baba is fumbling like Bakayoko of Chelsea as usual. He can't hear or answer simple questions well. So Oshibanjo is not doing a kante for him. He is intercepting all the passes and covering up for him. Fam, we need to sell this Bakayoko this season. From Akaibobe, the statesman. And from another Twitter user, we saw this tweet said, please, this woman deserves a statue in Imo State. Asking Mr. President and Oshibanjo questions like fire. Imagine asking Buhari if he's frustrated and asking Oshibanjo to allow Bubu answer his question. Please, Rochas, mold this woman. Giving accolades to Kaderia Ahmed for the job she did yesterday. And there's this video trending in the social media right now. Senator Solomon Adiola, the senator representing Lagos West Senatorial District, has said that the PDP is responsible for all the killings and all the violence going on in different parts of the country. Call it hate speech, you could be correct, but this is a video currently trending on social media. Let's take a look at how Nigerians are reacting to this video of the senator from Lagos State. This was why he shared this video actually from his Twitter handle. He says, still at the Alimosho APC rally, home truth, why it is PMB and APC all the way in February and marching to next level. APC, he tweeted. Let's take a look at this video and how Nigerians are reacting.
Nigeria is moving to the right path. All the insecurity you are seeing, they are killing in Sokoto, they are killing in Zamfara, in Banu, is being engineered by the PDP because they want to divert Nigeria's attention that the APC government has failed. PDP are behind the security challenges, and we are saying no more to bad governance, no more to infrastructure challenges, no more to poverty. We are going in the right direction.
Okay, those are the words of the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Solomon Adiola, representing Lagos West Senatorial District. He has just said the PDP is responsible for the killings in Nigeria. Ladi Speaks tweeted and said, Yayi is famous for spreading violence in Lagos. He left Lagos to contest for governor in Ogun. He was rejected and he was compensated with a senatorial ticket in Lagos since Lagos is for settlement. He is here inciting political violence once again. And then from another Twitter user, Miss Kazola 1, what a reckless statement from an APC senator. This is fake news. This is hate speech. Senator Yayi has crossed the national red line. Imagine if Dino, Deji, or FFK had made this statement. By now, the DSS, CID, Customs, Immigration, EFCC, and Interpol would have mounted vigil at their residence. Ms. Kazola one tweeting yesterday, Donde Kojo Ayobami tweeting said, Police NG, please hold Senator Yayi Adeola responsible for any attack against PDP members in the Northwest and Northeast. He is sharing fake news that will definitely lead to the targeting of PDP members for reprisals. From Donde Kojo Ayobami tweeting, and from Odi for real, we saw this tweet. Has Senator Yayi Adeola been arrested yet? Deji Adeyonju and Dino Melaye did nothing but are locked away. If they can be locked up based on trumped-up charges, why is Senator Yayi Adeola still a free man? Posed us yesterday from that Twitter user. We go on to Instagram now. On Instablog Nigeria, where we've seen this video, it's been trending for the past few days actually. NYSC state coordinator orders copper to kneel down for trying to leave during his address in Abuja. Let's take a look at this video and how Nigerians are reacting to it. Okay, let's rush through the comments. Darlington Egbu reacting to that video you just watched of a copper being asked to kneel down here in Abuja. Whoever authorized this copper's humiliation by asking him to kneel down in public should be dismissed instantly. From Halbib 1, this is what graduates have been reduced to in the name of serving one's country. Odia Sultan posting yesterday on Instablog Nigeria said, this is abuse and in a saner climb, he will be forced to resign. But this is Nigeria where 90% of the population will support this type of discipline. And there are more comments. Olori Temitok by posting said, Balama actually just likes to be unnecessarily difficult. The guy wasn't even doing anything bad. He just singled him out to punish him. His phone was smashed safe. It didn't just make any sense. From Nena Pam, and he just couldn't do anything about it because they would withhold his certificate, and what is his chance of survival in Nigeria or the usefulness of his degree without the NYSC certificate? Okay, we move on to this video. The Korodu boys are back again. This time around, they are mimicking Linda Ikeji. Let's take a look at this video very quickly.
I need to see that bag. The bag. Leave that to Yahweh.
Okay, that's, well, we would have to quickly rush through this now. DA Awards broke the internet yesterday. It was even on Instablog Niger. And of course, I asked yesterday a question. The founder of AIT hails from which exact place? And of course, people were reacting on Twitter and they've answered. I have the 3 winners this morning who have won the tickets for that question that I asked yesterday. Let's just announce the winners very quickly as we wrap up this segment of the show. Mike Feet and June Idang and Abumela Laklat Yang at I Am Obama Yang 14. They are the 3 winners of the quiz yesterday. And the quiz for today is, who is the historical figure represented in the emblem for DA Awards? That mask you see for DA Awards, who is the historical figure represented by that emblem? Tweet your responses at DA Awards and please add the hashtag #ThoughtDA Add the hashtag #ThoughtDA Awards to be eligible for the next set of 3 tickets that I'll be giving out tomorrow. On this note, we wrap up Kakaaki Social this morning. Please follow the conversation on all our various social media platforms at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maize. Hand you over back now to Salamatu and Utibi.